Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Regarding question number 21, find the measure of the angle ACE. As we can see, ABDE is an rectangle, and the measure of angle B sure is equal to 90, and measure of angle D is equal to 90. He is looking for the measure of the angle ACE, so he is looking for this angle. This angle is 90 and this angle is 40. The sum of the interior angle of the triangle 180, so this angle is 50. And sure, this angle is 50. The whole angle here is equal to 180, adjacent angle. So 180 minus 50 minus 50 is equal to 80. So the measure of the angle ACE is equal to 80, and the right answer is A. Regarding question number 22, he is asking for find the function represent the given graph. You have a graph and you are looking for the function. If you studied enough the graph of the function, you will notice that this graph represents the graph of radical, and the graph of radical is always doing like this. Start from the point 0 and 0. Start from the point 0 and 0. So it's clear that the choices, all of them are radical. What is the vertex here? What is this point? This point is 3 and 2. 3 and 2. It means when you replace x with 3, the answer of y will be 2. So all what you have to do, the function or y will be 2. So all what you have to do, try to plug in x with 3. If I plug x with 3 in number C, 3 plus 3a is equal to 6, and there is no root for 6, so the answer, I'm sure that it's not C. And 3 plus 2 in number A is equal to 5, so it's not A. So it's B or D. So let's replace x here with 3. 3 minus 2 is 1. 1, and the root of 1 is 1. 1 by 3, 3. 3 plus 3 is 6. And as we can see here, the answer is not 6. So I am sure that the right answer is D. So 3 minus 3 is 0. And the root of 0 is 0, so the answer will be 2. Something else, you make a horizontal shift 3 and vertical shift 2. So you move to the right 3 and up 2. If you like to use translation, the right answer is D. Regarding question 23, find the Cartesian form. And sometimes we mean by the Cartesian form the form of x and y, and sometimes it's a complex. If it's x and y, it's x and y. If it's complex, it means that you are going to write it in the form of a plus bi. You should know that if you have a function in complex polar form, this is called complex polar form, and there is the angle, and the whole function is to the power of 2, all what you have to do to make the radius to the power of 2, and you are going to multiply the angle by 2. So it's pi over 4 times 2 plus I sine pi over 4 times 2. So it's equal. 2 to the power of 2 is 4. And pi over 4 divided multiplied by 2 is equal pi over 2. So it's a cosine pi over 2 plus I sine pi over 2. What is pi over 2? Pi over 2 is 90 degrees. We all know that the cosine of 90 is 0, so this is 0, plus sine of 90 is 1, so it's I multiplied by 1. So 4 multiply 0, there is no real value. And 4 multiply 1 is 4i. So the right answer is B. Regarding question number 24, it's an easy question because the whole accumulating angle around the point is equal to 360. You can find that this angle is equal to 90. So this whole angle is equal to 90 on the same straight line. This angle is x, but I don't know what is the measure of this angle. There is another line here that its angle here is equal to 40. Why? Because 140 plus 40 is equal to 180. One of the students will tell me also this angle is 40. They are equal by vertically opposite angle. So the measure of angle x is equal 90 minus 40, which is equal to 50 degrees. So the right answer is B. Regarding question number 25, and of course any Tahsili exam will have a log question. The basic log question that you understand how to change from log 2 to 3 is equal 8 to exponential form. The log of 2 equal 3 is 2 power 3 is equal to 8. 2 to the exponent of 3 is equal to 8. This is the basic rule or the basic form to translate from or convert from log to exponent. You should understand this at least, yeah. So if you have a log and you wanted to solve it, you should change it into or convert it into exponential or exponent equation. So 4 to the power of x is equal to 16. Is equal to 16. And we all know that 4 power 2 is equal to 16 because 4 by 4 is 16. So the right answer is B, so x is equal to 2. Regarding question 26, find the value of x. Log x for 32 is equal to 5. So again, I'm going to change it into exponent form. So x power 5 is equal to 32. You may say that x is equal to the fifth root of 32. Or you may think, what the number to the power of 5 gives me 32. Is it 1? 1 power 5 is 1, it's not 32. Is it 5? 5 power 5 is a huge number. I think it's 5,000 something. 32, of course, it's not 32, so I'm sure it's 2. So while you are solving the Tahisili, you should be aware when you are going to plug in, when you are going to make it a multiple choices. And as you notice that most of the question I'm solving, I'm trying to do my best to solve it through 1 minute because this is the regular time you're supposed to solve one of the questions. It's not necessary to take 5 and 6 minutes explaining. This is into the lessons. If you went to my channel, you will find the lessons there that takes about 50 and 1 hour. So this is time for explaining. But right now, it's time for revising and solve with time management. So it's very important before your second trial is to settle and to manage your time, inshallah. Question 27, it's limit of x when x approaches to 0. Is it negative infinity or positive infinity? Is it 0 or does not exist? To solve the limit at any point, maybe in the exam will give you the limit at the point 1 or 2 or 3, all what you have to do is to go to the point 0 and draw a straight line. Here is the straight line and x is equal to 0. And then you look from the left. From the left, the line is going up. But from the right, the curve is going down. This one to negative infinity and this one up to infinity. So it's not the same value. So the answer is that does not exist. But Mr. Hisham, when the answer is negative infinity or positive infinity, I will give you a small example here. The answer is negative infinity if the function is drawing like this. Both of the two functions going down. And the function is equal positive infinity if the function is moving up. Both moving to the positive infinity. So don't forget that. Regarding question 28, it says that I have a parent function, and you know, all of you know what the meaning of a parent function, the original function, the basic function of x squared, the one I'm going to highlight it for you with yellow. This is called a basic function, this one. The basic function of x squared, its vertex is 0 and 0. Now the vertex is moved to the left 2 units and down 2 units. When you move to the left, is it x squared plus 2? Let me explain for you every single graph. X squared plus 2, it means that you move up 2. So it's not A. Is it x squared minus 2 for number D? No, because this it means that it goes down 2. So now I'm confused of choosing B or C. The vertex, as we can see, is negative 2 and negative 2. So the number outside the bracket should be negative. So the right answer is C. The number outside the bracket should be negative. The value of y give me the vertex. Because you have a quadratic function in the form ax minus h squared plus k. H and k is the vertex. You can go back to the quadratic equation forms to study it. So I'm trying my best to solve it with you just in a quick method of solving. Regarding question 29, and it's an easy question. It says that you have an isosceles triangle drawing in the coordinate system. This point is 0 and 0. This point is 10 and 0. Since it's isosceles, if I draw a perpendicular height to the base, this will be 5 and 5. Why? Because the whole distance is 10. So what the coordinates of this point? I move horizontal distance of 5 and vertical distance of 4. يعني مشيت على x axis 5 وعلى y axis 4. So the value of x is equal to 5. I think this one was a gift into the exam. Yeah. Question number 30, it says that these two triangles are similar. You should know that if two triangles are similar, I have two rules. Number one, angles or corresponding angles are equal or congruent. It means that this angle equals that angle, and this angle equals that angle, and this angle is equal to this angle. Second thing, that sides are proportional. Sides are proportional. What do I mean by proportional? That 3 divided by 4 is equal to 6 divided by 8. But there is a simple method. 3 is half the 6. So 4 is half of what? Half of 8. So here is the answer. So you don't have to write any kind of proportion in this part. To receive the next 10 questions, please don't forget to subscribe the channel, inshallah. Thank you.